Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Jets, and I'm here to talk about Week 5, where the Jets lose 27-20 to the Atlanta Falcons. And, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, man. This is a one-taker. Because it's really just, there's no funny angle. There's no interesting thing that I can say. The running game was the best part of the offense today. Zach Wilson, again, looked not great. He had some nice plays, and he had some very not good plays. I don't know what the problem is. It's sort of one of the things where I know it's only been 5 weeks of his career in actual games that matter, but there's no real change. His progression has basically stayed the same. He's making the same weird mistakes, and I'm kind of interested to why it's not changing even just a tiny little fraction where none of these mistakes are getting fixed. He's just continuing to be very, very mediocre with the occasional horrific week. This game was kind of the same. It wasn't the worst. There have certainly been worse games for him this season. It was just mediocre. He led the offense pretty okay. They scored 20 points, but yet again, the Jets continue to do this thing that is very irritating, which is first quarter, absolutely nothing. They barely get a drive that moves 10 yards. Second quarter, same type of thing. Maybe they get a couple of points. Third quarter, they finally start to open the book up a little bit, and then in the fourth quarter, they let all wildness break loose, finally start using players to decent ability and opening up the playbook, where then the fourth quarter gets interesting. They almost make you think, oh, well, are they going to come back in this? And then just kind of the rest of the way through, where they just kind of do nothing. It's incredibly frustrating. It's incredibly uninteresting football. The defense was not great for a very, very long while. They were letting Kyle Pitts completely destroy them. There was one particularly horrific play where we had John Franklin Myers, who just signed a nice little extension Wednesday evening. They had him cover Kyle Pitts like a corner. You know, the defensive edge rusher. They had covering a tight end who's 6'6" and a physical freak. That's a good idea. That can only end well. Wait, what's that? It didn't end well. It ended incredibly poorly with a Kyle Pitts touchdown. Try to contain my amazement. The defense was mediocre. The offense was not even that. The play calling was uninteresting on both sides of the ball. And yet again, the ass Jets, caught myself there, lose a boring, boring game. It was just depressing. I still have hope with this core. There are still good parts of it. There were still some great throws by Zach Wilson. There were still some great moments of him scrambling and buying time that, I know it's eventually going to break through, and eventually this is going to work out. But as for right now, there's just not that much interesting stuff going on with the Jets, and really does not make you excited to have the next week. On the bright side, next week is the bye week. Much needed. Hopefully we can get a breather and sort of collect ourselves going into week 7. It was just another rough one. Anyway, I'm sorry this is not exactly exciting. It's just uninteresting. It's just another grueling game for the Jets where they start to give you hope towards the end just to completely fuddle out. Anyway, I'll be back later today with the Astros live stream, watch party, and the recap. And yeah, that'll be later on. But that's it for me for right now. So I'll see you guys later today. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Jets.